VHS for Screaming Silence. This is incredibly loud on its muteness. They have this perfect setting with great use of camera angles and darker scenes, a bit of shadows, um, focusing sometimes not on the protagonist but what might be happening outside, and it's just poetically painful, heartbreaking from the anguish, the depressing view, the expectation as an audience that it will somehow get better for the protagonist. It's This film is so sad and dark and just speaks volumes with non words spoken. They have the best title ever. I loved it.
This film had conflicting emotions. I wasn't sure whether she wanted the baby or she didn't. This is a woman who's very much anxiety induced, so I'm not even sure where she met somebody to get pregnant or if she just went to this place to get away from everything. As she was trying to process it, it seemed like she wanted the baby, so it's a little sad she lost it, but there were times where that anxiety came through that made her think maybe not. But the screaming at the end really does feel like it kind of embodies what a miscarriage feels like, what a new pregnancy feels like, and when you finally accept it that sometimes it's gone. It's This film really does show what it's like. It's about that taboo subject that people don't want to go. They don't want to put words or visuals into what it goes through to be pregnant and then to lose a pregnancy and to be in the middle of a miscarriage. It really doesn't ever capture it. And this does. It's a lot of conflicting emotions, but they work really well to show what this feeling is when it comes to being pregnant and then losing a baby with all these. It did a remarkable job at that.
Screaming Silence is so female in its essence because it talks about miscarriage in women and how to cope with the emotionality and the consequences from the incident. The character of the short film, she's been through pain, she's been through suffering during her pregnancy until she got miscarried. I feel like the character, the performance of the actress kind of show us some empathy, some mutual emotion that we could feel for mothers, daughters, or any women who've been through this before. Also, the story itself is pretty relatable to all of us. We've been sad, we've been depressed, but at some point we need to cope with that as a human. So I feel like it's humane in the story and it's relatable to any gender, any sexuality out there.
The silence in Screaming Silence is definitely palpable. Audiences quickly feel what the protagonist is feeling in the moments in the story with no dialogue. It quickly immerses the viewing experience, watching as the events unfold in front of us. And overall, I thought just the world and the diegetic world that the story tries to bring across was really well executed. So well done.